People like people that are like themselves. So as much as you think that your boss is gonna treat you the same as if you were a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white boy, that's just not reality. That's a fantasy, right? And so you spend your life wanting to be like him instead of wanting to be like yourself, and I think that's unhealthy. In hiring, this means managers naturally prefer candidates who look like them, share their schools, or come from similar communities. There's a similarity attraction theory. In psychology, this theory says people are more comfortable and trusting with those who share their race, culture, or background. Surprise, surprise. In job interviews, that comfort translates into better evaluations for people that are in your group. Um, Role of referral networks. Most jobs, studies say 70 to 85% are landed through personal connections. So stop thinking that the quality of your resume is going to just trump everything. No, it's who you know, right? And a lot of networks are segregated, racially segregated. White people know white people, black people know black people, Asian people know Asian people. So really, and in fact, in a lot of HBCUs, I noticed in some of our HBCUs, you'll see one guy from India get a job. Next thing you know, another guy from India has a job. Then a woman from India has a job in that department because they're not when they're looking to hire people. Make no mistake about it, they're not looking for the best person for the job. Or better yet, their definition of the best person for the job is not the same as a universal definition of the best person for the job. My best person for the job may not be your best person for the job because we may not be the same type of people. Do you understand? So when I go in and you say, boys, who's the best person for the job? I'm gonna say, an intelligent black woman is amazing to work with because I've worked with lots of them and it's just an awesome experience. Or a solid black man. That's what you really need. Like that's gonna be my bias. Everyone has these biases, and I don't think it makes you the devil because I think everybody has those. I mean, I run something called the Black Business School. Lord Jesus. All right, so so anyway, here's some more information that you can put in your pocket. Um, Resumes with white sounding names like Emily or Greg get 50% more callbacks than black sounding names like Lakeisha and Jamal, even when the qualifications are identical. Similarity bias also exists in leadership pipelines. Executives often mentor and promote those they see themselves in. So people want to mentor people that are similar to them because they say, "Oh, you remind me of myself 20 years ago, so I'm going to be your mentor." That's why predominantly white leadership teams tend to reproduce themselves over time. So effectively, it would be very nice if we lived in a society that was truly, truly long-term committed to diversity to the point where some of these leadership spaces in white-owned institutions would have more black leadership and more opportunities. There's a guy, the brother that runs. I don't know if he's still the chancellor at Rutgers, but he came on the YouTube channel. He's really nice. His name's Jeffrey something. You can help me remember his name. He wrote a book with Dr. Randall Pinkett, and it was called like Black Faces in High Places, and there's another one called Black Faces in White Places. And Jeffrey Robinson, that's his name, super smart guy. I really liked him a lot. And I remember kind of the cynic in me was sort of like, well, why do we want to be black faces in white spaces? What's special about a white space? Like, do we think that white spaces are like disinfected or something? Like they don't have that nasty blackness in it? I don't see a white space as a better space. Right now, it might come with some wealth attached for sure because they spent 400 years stealing all your stuff, and so they do have all the wealth and the majority of it, and that's why you'll never get me to support any politician who doesn't support reparations. However, um, I think that rather than having black faces in white places, I think we should have black faces in black places. Or maybe, white people can fight to have a place in a black space, right? I think black people can build spaces that are built for us. And I think that comes down to mindset.